Okay, grade 12s, we're only going to do one different thing today. I want you to look at alkane reactions. So get out that chart that I gave you yesterday. And under the reactions column, we are going to put the following information. You could put this information right here under your other information. So alkanes are relatively unreactive due to strong single bonds, though reactions do occur at higher temperatures. So our first type of reaction is a combustion reaction. Alkanes react with oxygen to form heat, carbon dioxide, and water. So if you're looking at a question and you're trying to figure out what kind of reaction it is, if it's a combustion reaction, you will see alkane, always plus oxygen, giving you CO2, water, with a heat of reaction that is negative because it should be an exothermic reaction. You've got two types of combustion. Complete combustion, where there's enough oxygen to completely combust all of the alkane. You're going to get carbon dioxide, and water. Here's an example. Propane plus water, so an alkane plus water giving you water and carbon dioxide. Incomplete combustion occurs when there's not, oh my goodness, well, that's supposed to say not enough oxygen. The major products are carbon monoxide, which is a toxic substance, which you know that, carbon dioxide, which we expect to see, and still water in the gaseous form, so water vapor. The other type reaction that you're going to see is a substitution reaction. Other atoms can replace hydrogen atoms in alkanes. The reaction below requires UV rays or UV light. When a reaction requires a condition for it to occur, but that condition is not used up in the reaction, we put it on top of the arrow. So here I will put UV on top of the arrow to show that it is required for the reaction to go, but that it is not part of the reactants or products. So what's going to happen here is one of these chlorines is going to replace one of these hydrogens so that we produce chloro, don't know why it refuses to write a C. So here's my chlorine here. And then the hydrogen that got kicked out of the methane is going to combine with the other chlorine atom from the Cl2. And we would call this chloromethane. This is awful. Chloromethane. Substitution. The other type of reaction that we can see in alkanes, something called cracking, which we use a lot when it comes to crud. Petrochemical stuff. So, when heated to high temperatures in the absence of air, alkanes will will break down into smaller molecules. So here we would put heat. Sure, it works here. And you can get something like this. This is actually considered a smaller molecule. So by the creation of the double bond, we got rid of these two. And then this created the double bond. And then these two H2s went here. We had to create the double bond because we're removing these. Carbon was no longer satisfied and the octet rule was not complete. These are the 3 types of reactions that you can have with an alkane. You guys are now going to work on naming or studying. So you've got the worksheet from yesterday, or you can study for the test on Friday. What you should see on the board is another kind of study sheet that I made last night with Ali and Leah. They can explain it to you if you need help. And there is also kind of a makeshift study chart for equilibrium expressions, and you can ask them about it as well if they have time. Be good, do some work.